Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another Bill's Brew, where I talk a little bit more about beer that Bill gave me. So if you haven't been watching, make sure you check out the other episodes so you know what this is all about. I won't go into that, but if you haven't seen How to Make a Grown Man Cry, check that out. I think it goes up there or something like that. There'll be a link up there, you can click on it. I'll throw it on at the end of this as well. But that basically was an episode where I talked about the beers that Bill bought me. So a lot of good stuff. I have the 4-pack from that episode right here, right? And as promised from that episode, I am going to do a review of all of these. And there's Pliny the Elder is also still in the fridge. I didn't pull that out for this episode, but that will come at some point. My original plan, this awesome 4-pack, which includes Heady Topper, Crusher, Sip of Sunshine, and Elena. I originally was going to go in alphabetical order and start with Elena. However, I have had Heady Topper before. So I am actually going to start with Heady Topper. Because I have had it before, and I want to save those a little bit. If you're not aware, Heady Topper is from Alchemist Brewery in Vermont. This is what the can looks like. And it's got a 4.71 rating on Beer Advocate. It's an American double Indian Pale Ale. So it's a double IPA, and it has 8% alcohol. And this is 1 pint. Now there's a thing on the back here. Should I read it to you? Do you care? Heady Topper is an American double India Pale Ale, which I just said. This beer is not intended to be the biggest or most bitter. It is meant to give you wave after wave of hoppy goodness on your palate. Tremendous amounts of American hops will creep up on you and leave you with a dense hoppy finish in your mouth. So drinkable, it's scary. Sometimes I wish I could crawl right into the can. Freshness and control have always been my main concern when it comes to our beer. We are committed to providing you with an unfiltered and unpasteurized hop experience. Why do I recommend that you drink it from the can? That's the other thing. It says right around the top, drink from the can, drink from the can, drink from the can. Why do I recommend that you should drink from the can? Quite simply to ensure a delightful hop experience. The act of pouring it in a glass smells nice, but it releases the essential hop aromas that we have worked so hard to retain. If you must pour it into a glass, you may find that some of the hop resins have settled at the bottom. Leave them in the can when pouring. The beer is perishable and is best when it is young, fresh and hazy. Keep it cold, but not ice cold. Drink this beer immediately. We are always making more. So real quick, a little story on this. I don't know, like I said, I got it from Bill. I've received this a couple of times. Never actually bought it myself. I have a friend at work who gave me a can. He says, so I don't know if this legend is true, this urban legend, that when they brew the beer and they get it ready to sell and it's shipping out of the brewery, that people will go and follow the truck. So they'll follow the truck from the brewery to the distributors and then go into the distributors and buy it. If you don't do it that way, you can't get it. I don't know how true that is. That's a story I heard. Could be an urban legend. I don't know. I think this is my 3rd can of Heady Topper, but this is my first review. Now, it says drink from the can, so I will drink it from the can, but I think I owe it to all of us to see what it looks like. No going back now. So I got a glass here. I'm just going to pour a little bit in just to get a good idea. So, and I think this is like, obviously it's from Vermont, New England. We'll let it settle there a little bit. I poured a little heavy on that one. But I think this is this is where the idea of New England IPA, any IPA, comes from. New England IPAs, the haziness, the creaminess. I think it all stems from the Vermont versions of their IPAs, which I believe is Heady Topper. So you can kind of see it there. It is hazy. I know I ruined the head. I apologize. But this is more for the for the viewing. And I am going to drink straight from the can and now tell you what I think. Does smell good. It smells like, I don't know if you've ever had hops or hop pellets. If you ever brew beer and the hop pellets, I think they smell distinctly different than when you drink a hoppy beer. I mean, there is the hop smell, but the pellet hop smell is what I'm getting right now. Ooh. Now that's different than a New England IPA, because I think it's a little more bubbly, effervescent, if you will, than maybe a New England one that is more creamy. I expected it to be creamy. I know I've had it already, but I didn't expect it to be as carbonated as it is. It's not over carbonated, don't get me wrong, but hold on. But like that carbonation gives it like an extra pop of hops into your mouth. I think it's almost like I know it's probably terrible. You ever have Pop Rocks? And it's not that, like, you know how Pop Rocks pop in your mouth. This is kind of like you take the first sip and you get a little bit of the hops up front, but then as you let it sit in your mouth and you feel the tingliness from the carbonation, kind of sends off more hop flavor for me. What kind of hop? I don't know. And I brew beer, so I don't know much, but I know this is. Hold on, one more out of the can. Yeah, you know, I always thought, oh, this is really good. So, a couple of thoughts, again, my own personal opinion. I always thought Heady Topper overhyped. You know, because it's hard to get, and there's so many different double IPAs out there right now. But this one is better than the last two I had. Probably because I'm having this first. The other ones, I don't know. I don't know why, but this is very good, and I like it because it's different than what I usually think of as a New England style IPA. Again, with the creaminess, the haziness is there, although it's not nearly as hazy as what we've been seeing before from some of the other beers that we have reviewed together. But it's still, you know, it's got the light golden color with a bit of haze in it. But I really do think it is very good, of course. And I am actually surprised. Not surprised as much as like I said, I thought it was overhyped and it was, you know, oh, it's a hard beer to get, but it is actually very delicious in the fact that I love the explosion you almost get of hops. I know I should probably figure out what hops they are, but, you know, who cares? It's all about, maybe people do. It's like I only like certain kind of hops, or you know, I don't like mosaic hops, or whatever. I don't know. Citra, you know. I should find that out. Maybe I'll make that my purpose for these other three. I'll find out what's in here and talk a little bit more hoppy about you, because they're all IPAs, and see if I can taste the difference in hops. So now I'm going to try a little sip out of the glass and see if there's any real difference. You still get that little bit. Like it's almost to the front of the tongue when you do it that way. But I have to agree. Hold on. One more out of here. You really don't smell anything. There's no real, you know, there's no real dank smell or citrusy smell. I can't smell it out of this glass or anything like that. But I do believe, I thought that was a gimmick too. Drink it out of the can. I enjoyed it out of the can more. And I'm not making this stuff up. I'm really trying it and comparing. Normally I'd be like, yeah, whatever, drink it out of the can. Pour it in a glass and I'll drink it out of the glass. And, you know, there's different reasons why you do that. But there is a different taste between the two of them. Obviously you get the can taste, but it's not like, it's not a, it makes it taste better. It's not like you get a aluminum flavor or anything like that. It's just, I don't know, it's cold, it's good, it's delicious. I don't know what more to say. I apologize. I'm not very good at this. But if you've tried Heady Topper, leave me some comments. Let me know what I'm tasting. I'd love to hear from you. But I have to admit, if you get your hands on a can of Heady Topper, enjoy it, because it is not all hype. It is actually good. And let me know if you taste the same thing. You know, when you take a little sip and that little pop rock feeling, and it lights up your mouth and your taste buds. And I'll look up to see what hops are in the recipe, so that next time we talk and you watch me, I have a better idea of what's in them, and could talk a little bit more smarter. I could talk a little bit more educated about what's going on in these beers. But I'm really happy about this. I'm so happy about everything that Bill has provided me with, and this is the start of a great 5-pack. So stick around, tune back in. I will start going in alphabetical order. I'll do Elena next, then Crusher, then I think it's Sip of Sunshine, and then Pliny the Elder. I'll have to figure out that piece, but it's going to be Elena next. So tune in. I'll have more information about the hops and what makes it up. I'll talk a little bit about Beer Advocate, what they say about it, and see if it's the real deal. So thanks for tuning in. I hope I didn't disappoint you. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, leave me comments. Alright, see ya. Kimmel's Irish Pub.